Sometimes we have to tell a story several times before we get to the truth of it. I tried to tell the story for years, but kept hitting a wall, a resistance built on something I couldn't or wouldn't name. I told myself it was writer's block. Deep down, I knew there was more I couldn't reach. First, I tried to tell it as a comic book. I drew one pivotal scene and abandoned the project. 8 years later, I returned to it as memoir prose. I even worked with a writing coach. Still, I didn't finish. Now, nearly 2 decades after that first attempt, I have. A hypnotherapist helped me see why this story meant far more to my psyche than I wanted to admit. Because it meant the foundations of my life would need to shift, and I was comfortable. I was settled in a familiar landscape I didn't want to leave, even if that environment and the role I played in it felt inauthentic. A part of me whispered it was too late, but my soul would not rest until I faced the story and honored its completion by telling it truthfully. It's quite possible the story will demand to be told again, reshaped by new understanding. But crucially, this telling, this final confrontation with its buried truth, forced me to admit what I'd long avoided. I am trans. And that admission itself became the catalyst. I have made changes, begun the journey based on the truth the story unearthed. It wasn't too late. We begin when we are ready, and that is enough.